Okay, so this is Rona recording Stu. This is going to be Stu's first video blog. Maybe I'll let him speak, because in my video blogs, I speak, but Stu is kind of the silent type, so I'm going to have to try to, get the words out of him. So Stu, what is the subject of today's video blog?
Stream of consciousness.
Okay, Stu, are you conscious?
Let's deal with the stream.
Okay, the stream. I find stream. So
this was supposed to be my opportunity to talk. But
you've had enough. You've had enough.
As you see, I have to fight to get a word in edgewise. My problem is that I lack the practice. I've developed through 43 years unimpeachable listening skills.
By the way, we've only been married for 42 years, so someone was working on you before I got to you.
No, this is true. I know you for 43 years. We got married after 42.
Yeah, except that the first year that we knew each other, we hardly ever saw each other, as you were in the state of Texas, and I was in the state of New York, and there was no such thing as the internet or email or FaceTime.
So now I have neither stream nor consciousness. Rather, I'm further working on my listening skills, as my audience can tell.
Well, Stu, I actually have a serious question for you. You have so much in your head. You have so many thoughts. Can you tell us something about the world today? Because we're going to watch this in 10 years, and we want to know about your observations about the world today.
You know, when I think of the world of today, I worry. And if I worry too much and think too much about the world of today, it would get very depressing, and I don't have a depressed personality normally. But let's just say that as a historian, every era that I studied, going back thousands of years ago, seemed to dwell upon the problems and the challenges of the world at that moment, as we are doing right now. We seem to forget about all the kinds of things that we can count as blessings and kinds of things that really make for a wonderful, wonderful quality of life, and we should feel blessed for what we've got, rather than over-accentuate the kinds of things we don't have. That's not to say that we couldn't and shouldn't continually strive to make life better for ourselves and others. That's something we obviously need to do. And if ever we can find a solution to lackluster political leadership from both political parties, we may actually be able to progress despite political parties, but we're just not there yet. So I'm enjoying the landscape. I'm enjoying this moment of liberty so kindly afforded me by my wonderful partner, lifelong partner, Rona from Pittsburgh.
I'm your domestic partner.
My domestic senior partner and my family chief executive officer.
Excuse me, I'm not senior. I'm younger than you, and don't you ever forget it.
Senior only in that one of the two of us has right to speak and right to vote, and I'm still working on getting one or the other.
Well, wait a second. Whose idea was it to get this car?
Whose idea was it to get the camera?
Whose idea was what costs more, the car or the camera?
Not important. They're both things.
Now, wait a second. I told you about the camera, and you made the decision to buy it. You told me about the car, and what did I say?
No.
Right. And what did you do?
I immediately bought it.
Right. And so now the entire world knows the kind of horrible life I have. I show you things that I want, and you agree to buy them. You show me things you want, I don't want you to get them, and you buy them.
Well, why don't we go back to the kinds of things that happened as we bought dogs for the house.
Let's not talk about dogs.
Our wonderful pets.
I don't want to talk about the dogs. Why don't we talk about our children? You know, Stu, did you ever think about the fact that if we didn't have kids, we'd be rich?
I don't know that we'd be rich.
We'd be richer.
I think we're richer because of our kids.
You're right. You're right. We'd have more money, but what would we do with it?
We'd buy more cars.
We'd buy, and more cameras.
Right.
Cars and cameras.
And how many cameras can you use at once? And how many
we already have many cameras. Many cameras. And our children also have our our hand-me-down cameras. They're already working on their second generation of hand-me-down cameras. This is really pretty sad.
This is Stu signing off from Pittsburgh, now in New Jersey. Bye-bye.